York City's own, LaFrac City's finest, Kenny Anderson. Also known as the Kid from Queens, the Wizard of Oz, or Mr. Chips.
New York City has had a long history of playground legends, but none of them were any bigger than a backcourt wizard from Queens by the name of Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson, motherfucking legend, one of my idols.
Growing up on the playgrounds of New York City, Kenny's basketball inspiration was nurtured from an early age, as he seemed always to have NBA greatness in his future.
Mr. Chips, Kenny Anderson, LaFrac City in the building.
Kenny! Like that, Kenny? I ain't gonna lie, because he's the legend to me.
I'm from LaFrac City. It's LaFrac City. This is in Queens. We're in Queens now. All the ballers is from Queens. We got myself, between the legs, behind the back, crossover. This, variety, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Smith.
Kenny, duck, lead, fire, oh, a cold-blooded three. He's building.
Mark Jackson.
Jackson behind the back to Ewing. Assist number 15 for Mark Jackson.
Hey for Austin, skip to my loop.
Austin banks it in again.
Through the Midtown Tunnel, you could take all the 59th Street Bridge, right to Queens. LaFrac City. Yeah, get that pass going. Oh.
LaFrac motherfucking City.
We lived in an apartment complex where we overlooked the basketball court. And I'd look out at maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd look downstairs and I'd see a couple of guys playing and it'd be him. He'd be out there playing at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night in the dark. And you couldn't really tell who was who. And you say, wow, somebody's playing really well out there. Oh, that's Kenny, don't worry about it, that's little Kenny.
LaFrac City, man. That's where it all started.
Queens were the guys who we always thought we were the thinking man's player. We understand the science of the game.
It was Kenny Smith who set it up.
I want to play against the best and see where I, add up, against the best. John Stockton is in front of me.
Stockton, no-look Griffin. Layup down. Stock down the middle, split the defenders, go to the hoop, and score it.
Gary Payton right there.
Gary rips it away, goes the other way, into the lane, up top, Kemp is there! Lead pass to Kemp, he'll play it down! What a lob!
Just to get yourself riled up to really work at your craft, you gotta work hard.
Where did your flash come from?
I guess let's just looking at like Pearl.
His ability to get to the rim at that stage in college was never been seen before. Leaving guys in their footstep, he almost disappeared when he was on the court.
Pearl Washington, Rod Strickland, Kenny Smith. That's the history of New York, point guards. That's the base, those guys right there. Pearl, Kenny Smith, Rod Strickland, Mark Jackson. Those are guys I wanted to be like.
An incredible court vision to go along with tremendous passing skills and the ability to get to the basket with ease using his trademark shake and bake move.
I try to take a little bit from their game and put it in my game.
Here's Anderson to the hoop.
Kenny Anderson, he's an artist with the basketball.
And here's Anderson. Oh, you give me a break. Give me a break.
That's New York guard era.
The Pearl goes up against Ewing, and he's got it. The crowd comes to life.
Archbishop Malloy High School, excellence, not only basketball, but academically.
Kenny became the first freshman ever to play varsity under another New York City basketball icon, head coach Jack Curran.
For about 2 or 3 minutes, I said he's definitely going to be on the varsity.
Despite not starting as a freshman, Kenny set the city's all-time scoring record with over 2,600 points that turned him into a New York City legend.
Me and Kareem is the only 4 all-city players ever.
All-city. And he was all-city for 4 years, right?
4 years.
Quickly becoming the most publicized and decorated player of his generation.
From a city that has produced a long line of legendary point guards, including Bob Cousy and Tiny Archibald, Kenny is perhaps its most celebrated, standing alone as the only player to be named All-City 4 consecutive years.
He's the greatest guard in the history of New York City basketball.
Kenny Anderson's the best high school guard I've ever seen anywhere.
First time I saw him in the 6th grade, he was special.
Kenny Anderson, it's showtime now for Christian Malloy. He goes between the legs, left-handed, right-handed. Either way it goes, Kenny Anderson is an all-around complete player.
He did things on the court. Damn, I'm glad that my career is almost ending because I didn't want to be on the same court.
When did you know you're good?
85 when we won the city championship. My deception in basketball about angles, and I'm left-handed. So that's just how I was able to do the things I was doing on the court.
Kenny would become the most recruited player ever, eventually signing with Bronx native Bobby Cremins to play at Georgia Tech.
When you went to Georgia Tech,
Yeah.
we went crazy.
I'm like, this skinny little kid is going to help us get to the Final Four? I don't see it.
Down the lane.
And then I was introduced to the phenom of Kenny Anderson and what he was and what he was about.
2 seconds at the buzzer. It counts!
This young kid from New York that came in and made life easy for everybody.
You talking about when you beat Shaq?
Yeah, you already know.
Kenny Anderson comes away with it 1-on-1, now 2-on-1. Dennis Scott's going to pull up from three-point land.
Eventually, that whole thing of us being lethal, all of us averaging over 20 points a game, was something that, caught on nationwide.
The combination of Kenny, Dennis Scott, and Brian Oliver were unstoppable. 1990, they won the ACC championship and made a trip to the Final Four, earning the nickname Lethal Weapon 3.
And they've been led by a brilliant playground legend who has already established a compelling style of his own.
The Yellow Jackets do it. Georgia Tech, an ACC champion.
We all mixed well. Lethal Weapon 3, we mixed well. It was a good gel, and I was just orchestrating everything. I miss it, when you have one of them big time games.
There's nothing like it, right?
It's just so exciting. Yeah.
Now it's just that.
Yeah.
Our officials tonight, Steve Gordon, Vicky Paparo, and Frank Stagliano. Anderson, another great feed to Mackey. Yes, and a foul. Anderson solos. Yes, and a foul. He set him up perfectly, utilizing the screen. Great look, that superb quickness that he had at Archbishop Malloy, where he's heralded as one of the best ever in New York City. We should make mention, you saw at halftime.
I'll tell you one thing, Kenny Anderson in the NBA is going to be an outstanding point guard.
And he'll take it. Taken away by Anderson, and there's John Barry. Anderson with the pull-up J.
Watching Kenny Anderson now, a little one-on-one against Hurley. Hurley stays right up on him. He makes him shoot the jumper over the top. But they really love competing. Look at the two of them talking to each other. Look at Kenny saying.
Me and Bobby went at it. I just always wanted to destroy him and do good against him.
Shot clock is off. That's the game clock you see in the lower right-hand portion of your screen, and Anderson will solo. Anderson posts up Hurley and uses his size. Kenny Anderson. Here comes a run.
Anderson, excellent rebounder for a little guard. Nice look.
Mackey!
What a great look. McDonald's game, I could just see that those statements were valid.
Barry.
Yes, Barry delivers. He delivers a big one.
Anderson with a steal.
Too quick here. Too quick here. He says, no, Palmer, you can't catch me in this race.
It was just, saying he was a better leader. He's a better point guard. He went to Duke. So I was kind of fed up with all that.
Carnesecca always shortens the game. Anderson. Again, he'll take Hurley baseline and beat him.
Is he explosive? Is that quickness?
He's a great competitor, man. Bob Hurley, he's cool. Great competitor. He went to Duke.
Hurley's
but,
good,
I had to give it to him.
Now when they were asking him to guard the big guy, Mackey.
I was just on one. When we played that move.
One at Cameron Indoor Stadium was a bad 25.
Look out. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes! Oh, I can't believe it! can't believe it! I'm going to do a little dance! Oh, that's awesome! He's a 3S man! He's super! He's sensational! He's superb! He's a 3S man! He's super! He's sensational! He's superb!
Bob Hurley, Georgia Tech, when I came, put it behind my back like 2-3 times and shot the floater.
I mean, Isaiah Thomas is jumping out of his seat right now. 3 changes direction between his legs. Hurley says, what do I got to do? I can't believe this guy.
But that's my man. He's a fierce competitor. He's one of the best point guards ever to play college ball.
One change around him, a little shake, rattle, and roll, a little shake and bake. I mean, that's just like on the streets in New York City.
Yeah. Bandana, banana clip P, nigga. Yeah. I'm like a fucking crackhead for this rap music. I'm strung out on this shit. I'm like a fucking bass head. Turn the bass up, I'll show you how to rap on this shit. I got 900,000 bars, you playing games with it. I don't fuck around, nigga, I slay lyrics. Too much power for one rapper to have, so they try to blackball my name, you do the math. The bullshit don't add up. When they see me in the flesh, they subtract they thug. I divide they swag with all of my thuns. Give you little juries to my little mans, bruh. Shot for the moon, found myself amongst stars in another galaxy. And I got the gat on me. Cause no matter where I go, niggas try to stun on you, make a name off of you. I'm like a fucking crackhead for this rap music. I'm strung out on this shit. I'm like a fucking bass head. Turn the bass up, I'll show you how to rap on this shit. Yes. I'm like a fucking crackhead for this rap music. I'm strung out on this shit. I'm like a fucking bass head. Turn the bass up, I'll show you how to rap on this shit. Yeah, nigga, we ain't fucking playing with you niggas, man. Illa Tracks, Montreal, you heard? From fucking Queens of your hood, bitch. Show you how to do this shit, man. I'll show you how to do this shit. It's that hood shit. That hardcore gangster shit, you heard? That feel good music. It's that New York shit. It's that infamous shit. All my Canada niggas. All my Montreal niggas, what? Yeah. Illa Tracks. Yeah, you motherfucking right. So what I need you to do is turn this shit up very fucking loud and bring it back to the top. Just in case it ain't sinking your fucking head what we doing right here, man. This rap music is all we fucking know. This shit is do or die, you heard? I don't know how to do nothing else. I don't wanna know how to do nothing else. Fuck a job. Fuck school. This is what I do. I don't give a fuck. Hey, yo, little nigga, let me tell you something. You do what you do. You stay in school, you do whatever the fuck you do. This is what I do, man. This is my shit right here, you heard? It's either this or nothing at all. You can't tell me shit about hip-hop. You can't tell me shit about rap music, dog. Fuck out my face, bitch.
The most heralded basketball recruit in Georgia Tech history, Queens, New York native Kenny Anderson spent just 2 seasons with the Yellow Jackets, but helped guide them to the school's first Final Four in 1990. Anderson arrived as the National Player of the Year and immediately drew raves for his scoring ability and playmaking.
The New Jersey Nets select Kenny Anderson from Georgia Tech.
I started my career with the Nets. Willis Reed was the GM, the great New York Knicks. He was the GM at the time. He drafted me number 2.
Number 2. I didn't say your second round. Number 2.
You was ill.
Come on, man.
He again became a trendsetter with his distinctive style.
Here's Anderson to the hoop. It blows by.
He played with new determination and resolve.
By Kenny. That's Kenny Anderson, vintage.
Kenny Anderson used to kill us when he was on the Nets.
Crossover. What a sweet move by Kenny Anderson.
For whatever reason, New York breeds great point guards who never play for the Knicks.
I laid everybody with the left.
Anderson, gotta love it.
One of the game's most innovative young players, Kenny Anderson seems to possess a limitless wellspring of creativity.
Anderson through the lane.
Instincts, you know, you're coming down the break. You're not going to say, hey, I'm going to slow down and wait for my teammate to make that pass to the left. You're just going to play off instinct.
Kenny the Kid through the lane. Sleight of hand.
You have to know how your players want the ball, where they want the ball, and you have to run the team.
Here is Kenny Anderson. Comes Coleman on the film.
He helps everybody's game. Helps me out tremendously, and just his way of getting to the basket. You never think, you know, he squeezed through those little holes, but he managed. He's like Speedy Gonzalez.
Now with Special K running the break and DC filling the lanes, the Nets have a 1-2 punch that figures to be among the league's best for years to come.
Derek is already one of the best power forwards in the NBA. And you have Kenny, who's basically still learning the game. Still, he's one of the best point guards in the league. There's no way nobody can stop him.
Anderson, good. Look away. That's DC. Anderson, he leads the break. Coleman.
The two of them have lifted each other's games, and together, they'll try to lift the Nets to a championship.
They're just the force in this league, and I think everybody knows it. They're the two guys that have to lead. They're great players.
So what began as a tale of two cities ends in New Jersey, as these former playground legends have joined forces to become two of the league's brightest young stars.
We've just been on the rise, and I think the sky's the limit for us right now. As long as we just come out and just play the game of basketball, I mean, I think the sky's the limit.
6-5, 4. Kenny wants to take it himself. What a ball! Oh, you gotta love it!
Minus the mishaps, murder music, the small track. That's how I get back, rhymes, they so intact. Put a thumbtack where I've been and where I'm at. Every place that I travel across the fucking map. Mar rap from Queensboro with high stats. That's why my style unique, no drawbacks. A step forward every foot that I take. Learn from mistakes, eliminate the fate. My aunt said I was destined to be great. Jackie Brown, y'all move out his way. Love you, sister. So I bring you this murder here today. Regardless, either way you look, we paved the way. Boom by yeah, I lead an all-time great. I was cut from that cloth for 70s, baby. The streets raised me. This is what it gave me. Tight jeans, radio that won't play me. So the World Wide Web, I stay surfing. Networking, plugged into the system. Call it the Matrix, I see with different visions. Through the eyes of a madman from prison. My intuition. Foes, we can't be friends. Mob life, I'm a rap to the world end. I take mine, I'm designed for the whirlwind. My design, I'm ready. Wow. that mob life right here, world. Understand? You know I get back, ain't nothing but get that. But when I get back done, why you do that? I'm a boss, niggas move how I'm moving. Mob life is bigger than all music. Real like pollution, danger to all intruders. Stay on the edge. Got me focused, so we roll 50 deep with guns and sharp bangers. Don't fuck with strangers, give them the coat hanger. Infamous neck, tiger left hanging. Mob life be the set that I'm banging. East Coast, Queensbridge, 4112. Where I dwell, ducking from a jail cell. It's like hell on earth, but it ain't over. Got militant hood soldiers that slay boulders. The greatest place on earth, these rap moguls. From a place where stars are born, we mobbing. My intuition, that mob life I'm living. What's respected and forbidden in this world we living. Queensbridge, 41st side, listen. I want permission from all propositions listed. A nickel bag sold in the fuck I want in. We ain't family foes, we can't be friends. Mob life, I'm a rap till the world end. I take mine, I'm designed for the whirlwind.
With his brilliant basketball imagination, Kenny has ably taken on the task of helping to lead little men into the future and has already earned comparisons to some of the transcendent stars who have borne the standard before him.
Unheralded, Archibald has burst upon the NBA scene as the newest of the fabulous little men.
On a drive at the other end, beautifully done.
He was much better than I ever was.
Mentioned in the same breath with these guys, you know, especially Tiny Archibald and Isaiah Thomas, you know, Bob Cousy, and that's my main goal, you know, to get all the accomplishments that these guys have achieved.
This is one of the best nights of my life. An RE album drops. Yeah, we're in the Source Awards in LA. But we didn't trust girls because the story we got was Big was set up through girls, so we just was out there but just us. We shook, because, you know, Big, they killed Big. Yeah. Let's just be 100%. We didn't want to go out. We all sat in the jacuzzi, but then I got out, and I was like, fuck it. Let's go out tonight. We went out tonight. You pulled up in the, I don't remember what Benz. It was the Benz, cherry red, drop top, and you playing my album.
Kenny! Like that, Kenny?
I ain't gonna lie, because he's the legend to me. Yeah. So I don't want to disturb him. I'm seeing he's talking actually about me. You had the streets of LA on smash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know you're being humble.
Yeah,
but I'm not being humble right now. Yeah. Niggas said Chipper, he said, oh shit. That's niggas who know me. He said, yo, what? I had a bunch of left rack niggas, you jumped out. Yeah. And then he sees me, he's like, yo, you parked your car in the middle of the street. You see me, you was like, you don't see everybody? This NRE album. And you jumped out and you was like, yo, you know what the fuck you got right now? And I was like, not really. You grabbed me, you was like, yo, Poppy, you good, nigga. You got it. I had never seen a person leave $100,000 car
real.
In the middle of, he stopped traffic. When the police came, I'm thinking it's straight out of Compton. I'm thinking we going to go down.
Shut the fuck up. Get your ass on the ground now.
And the police had came. This is the crazy shit. The police came and said, oh shit, Kenny, you good. They knew you. They was like, man, I ain't gonna front. They even let you chill like another 5 more minutes.
I was so proud of him, man, because coming from,
it's like full circle for you guys in that moment.
You made me unafraid of LA. Like single-handedly. You don't know this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was so scared when Big died. 100% eye to eye like a man. Yeah. You the person that single-handedly made me like, yo, you know what? LA can be done. If it wasn't for you in a lot of ways, I wouldn't be here. I know you don't really know that. I'm gonna be honest because you gave me hope.
Kenny, you are a New York City basketball legend. Why are players from the NYC so good?
Playgrounds, man, I would have to say. You know, how we brought up. We brought up in the playgrounds. There's a lot of guys out there that's competitive, that's probably much better than me, that didn't have the self-discipline. So it's, you know, it was a blessing growing up in the blacktop in New York, and that was my outlet. That's where I was always, to sun up to sundown, man, right in the playground. It's not an easy place to play in New York. It takes a strong, thick-skinned person to really develop and prosper in New York.
In their road maroon, it's Loyola Marymount jumping up with Chris Knight. Referee John Moreau throws it up, and Mackey has it. So do the Yellow Jackets with Kenny Anderson running the offense, and we should see the Lions in a zone most of the night, Larry.
Yeah, they're in a 2-3 right now. Georgia Tech, a much taller, more physical club on the inside than Loyola Marymount.
Hill swings it right side. Anderson fake the shot. Geiger for two, and look at this. Terrell Lowry open for three. A little long, and Mackey has it for the Jackets. They outlet to Anderson.
What a move.
And he's fouled.
Watch it again. He's going to say, I can take it by anybody. He went by Lowry. Look at that. A little dipsy-do inside. Got
attempts from the line against Georgia the other night. Mackey is a screen, but couldn't hit the open jumper. Here's Terrell Lowry, right side for Craig Holt. Anderson steals. Here he goes.
Look at those hands.
Not even. Jay Hillock watching as Matt Geiger and Brian Hill both checked in for Georgia Tech. There's Hill kicking it on the break to Anderson, and he did a 360 again. Last team standing won. There was a real endurance contest with Kenny Anderson, a real star in that game, and he's just back in this one. Anderson on a pass from Brian Hill. That's a two.
Good left-handed move.
A little too strong with the shot. Geiger sees Berry, right wing. Holt back to close on
good
him.
pass.
Anderson scores, and he's fouled.
Good pass. John Berry, that's the way you run it, pal. You get to the ball to the open man. Kenny Anderson was the...
For his last 2 years.
I think the most impressive statistics that Bob, and a lot of these clubs are going to forsake all of these great independent matchups or cross-country matchups to get back into conference play, and that's where it really gets down to the nitty-gritty. Tech getting ready to go back to the ACC, and of course, Loyola Marymount going to the WCC.
Kenny Anderson with 18. Want to play in this place a time or two.
Loyola Marymount now has changed their defense. They've gone away from the zone. Kenny Anderson takes advantage.
20 points. Perry with a steal. John Berry can't hit it, but he got it back. Gets people off the floor. 3 points for him.
How are you hanging around? Good job staying close to Tech.
They've been down by 12. They're down by just 8 now. Demolic for Anderson. That's a three-point attempt, and he doesn't for the freshman tonight. Geiger looking to get it in. 11-point game with 15:15 to go. Anderson, left-hander, three-pointer. And Geiger with the jump hook down low.
Good screen to free Peabody underneath. A terrific pass down in there by Harrison.
So Peabody with 3 on the day.
Look at that pass. Look at that pass.
By Raheem Harris.
Here's the play prior to that turnover right there. Kenny Anderson with a real quick pass in.
Duty here this evening to give folks some breathers. Raheem Harris and O'Connell trying to trap in the backcourt. Brian Hill breaks the pressure. Nice reversal to Anderson, and that's a three. Kenny Anderson with 31 now. On the inbounds play, nowhere to go. He looked up and saw Newbill and Mackey standing there.
Oh, a bullet.
Mackey caught it.
Always interests me. You have to look at a guy like this. I mean, you usually don't draft guards and a member of the Southeastern Conference, and now obviously a member of the performances of the past in 5. Here's Anderson running. 94-73 the score. Didn't force that situation, so a lot of Lions down there decide to pull it back out. Berry switching it. Anderson runs by Slater. What a touch. Here's Lowry for 3. Again, well off the mark. He's not having a good night at all from the field. Down the court, Kenny Anderson. Layup drill. Here he comes back the other way. It's 100-79 now. Mullet to Berry. Inside to Geiger. Kenny Anderson has been out there waiting. Swish. And a new career high for Kenny. 42. Bolted the other end short. Berry running. He's got Anderson left. Ooh, a little behind the back. A Trey again. Thank you. 45 now. Lowry looking to answer. Missing again. And we had a whistle and a foul. Well, we've talked about him so much tonight, and he can do so many things with the basketball. This is one of them. He can shoot the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor. That's one of the advantages of when you're a guard coming out of New York City and you can handle the ball and you play against good competition. You learn to take it inside and handle it, but you also learn to be able to shoot the ball outside. And he can do a little bit of both. For John, it's 107-81, 6.5 to go. Anderson is nearing the all-time Georgia Tech points record for a single game. And a lot of time to get it. Here he goes. Dishes. Geiger. Nice touch. Walker. Good pass. O'Connell way short. Anderson with the rebound. Immediately running. Looking. Saw him cast a glance to Brian Hill over that right side. John Berry from the corner with a 3, and that's 25 for him. You're going to run like a European, up on his toes. You know, you watch him run, right up on the edge of his shoes. Kenny Anderson underneath. Mackey, yes. Kenny Anderson is getting everybody in the act here now. Mackey. You talk to people coming out of New York up there, and they'll all tell you whenever you measure someone against another player, that's the greatest compliment you can have. And people in New York measure all of the point guards that come out of New York to that young man, Kenny Anderson. And probably will for the next decade or so. Walker on the miss. James Munlin just in with the rebound. Anderson high off the glass, and he's tied the all-time Georgia Tech scoring record of 47. Terrell Lowry at the line. Petruska keeps it alive. Jump hook, and there's a tip by Chris Knight. First field goal of the night. Here comes Anderson. Is this it? Yes! He's got 50. Chris Knight, offensive rebound. Put up and missed by Christian Scott. Petruska, Balanis has it. Down the court, Brian Hill. Anderson left side, and Hill will do it himself. And he hangs to avoid the injury. They're London on Peachtree. Kenny Anderson is leaving. Arrest that man. He went 50 downtown. Brian Hill completes the three-point play. He will leave. And Brian Gemberlin will make his first appearance of the year when we return. 3:19 to go. It's over in Atlanta. At 6:11. 2 seconds to go. Gemberling launches it high off the glass, and it is over.
135-94.
Bob, it was really the Kenny Anderson show tonight with 50 points. Yes, 50. He's a tremendous player. It'll be a lot of fun to watch him for the rest of this basketball season.
Happy holidays to you, Larry, and to all of our basketball fans watching tonight. For Larry Conley, Bob Carpenter, good night from Atlanta.
Well, I was just driving, in my farm cruising, listening to music, looking at the girls, it's amusing. Ignition, turn off the key, I'm on a mission. Dismissing, miracle, lyrical addition. Condition, my brain is pumping hard like a piston. Competition is getting less, I'm the best, so listen. You wishing to run away from my smoke of horror. An hour is all I need to have you in my power. A flower, one rose, no one knows how it goes, full of holes. The stage is empty, I'm good and plenty, gently put you in your place, don't try to tempt me. Just three, one little and you're smoking in a tree. One little and you're smoking in a tree. R-I-P-I-N-G. One little and you're smoking in a tree. R-I-P-I-N-G. One little and you're smoking in a tree. R-I-P-I-N-G. It's the Invises, taking a competition like diseases. He freezes, Holy Man, the one who prays on Jesus. So leave us, the tournament is done, you better believe us. The crust is peeling off the mic, it's starting to rust. So bust, it's a must, I grab the mic and check it. I wreck it, E-Man grab it second and wreck it.
Yo, it's the foreigner that's never boring. You're slamming to keep you jamming. There is no ignoring the accent to wake up the flavor. Espanol or English, distinguish this English I gave ya. Es el Latino panameño to be exact. Soy el que vino, I'm the one that came to get fat. Bringing fun from the Caribbeans, taking out the payasos, the clowns and comedians. With my nigga Indians, smoking in a tree. R to the A to the P, the P, the I-N-G.
One little Indian smoking in a tree. Put my hands down to the earth, hear the mystic, you missed it. Evaporation disappear like this quick.
My estilo's mad rough like a Brillo pad, enough skills, talento. Real smooth como el viento. I be the underrated who created the marinated funk. Some hate it cause they wish they were related. But who's El Nietzsche in charge over here? Niggas disappear when we play what they hear. Yeah, astonishing, niggas be vanishing. I'll be finishing even without the Spanish in. And when it's in, just like medicine, it'll cure. Cause I'm managing to keep it pure. Indian, rock it up the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Devastation, Indians coming down, new creation in the station. You hear my gym pump throughout the nation. Ventilation, it's coming through my nose. Twinkle your toes, say your mind blows. Spark your brain and then watch it as it goes. Flows to another level, burn the devil, I'm the rebel. With the shovel, God is by my side, so peep the treble. Let me take a break and then I celebrate. Escalate, smoke my weed the best cause I'm a graduate great. I feel the vibe is live in my session, has a lesson. Indians bucking down like Smith and Wesson, I'm the stepson. My blood is pouring hard, cause an erection in a section. I'm living lost, sitting in a mansion. One little Indian smoking in a tree. R-I-P-I-N-G. 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 One little Indian smoking in a tree.
Is a 6-foot guard at Archbishop Malloy with 2 more years left, as we said. And some of the downside things, the stories about drugs, etc., does it, I don't want to say as a substitute, but is a different outlet that perhaps some of the people...
Yes, definitely, because there was a lot of drugs in my neighborhood.
New York City sits the Pearl. Anderson broke New York State scoring record with over 2,006.
As the only player to be named All-City 4 consecutive years.
Rego Park, New York. 6'2", number 12, Kenny Anderson.
Two guys are going to play a long time in this league. Anderson.
Ball handling skills, the court savvy, the awareness, everything is there. Look at that pass to Oliver down inside. Mike, that's just being aware of where you're...
Without Robert Bricky, 26-17. Anderson, look at that speed.
Handling the ball very well tonight. Get the ball to the open guy.
Anderson with a pull-up jumper. Anderson, nice pass ahead to Oliver. And Oliver hits it and gets it out to Anderson. 2 on 3. He won't wait. Buries the 3. Enough you can get. Anderson. Zach. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson spins on Hurley. Hit a big one.
Slam. Well, what a pass by Darrell Porter. Good look by Darrell. Look at that pass. Oliver. This time Porter stripped by. What a play. Porter shadowing Anderson, and now Munlin forces one up. It's taken away by Anderson. With a spin into the lane. Anderson. Transferring after Sonny went to Virginia Commonwealth. He has to sit for 1 season for Clemens. Now so you start playing down in March. Oh, nice pass inside. Got great eyes. Got great eyes. Wow. Now Anderson leading the charge without the numbers. Out of control, but
here comes Anderson. Anderson for 3. Rejected by Malcolm Mackey. Here's Anderson. Out of Las Vegas and West Regional play out in Oakland, and you will be kept up to date on the progress of this game.
Really difficult on you.
Anderson for 3. Flat-footed. Smith tried to grab the rebound, tried it again, and it got away from him twice. Kenny Anderson. Anderson leads the charge back. He'll put it up. Three-pointer is good.
If they got in a little better defensive team, with the exception of Mans, who's an outstanding scorer from the three-point area.
Anderson. Scott, and now they switch back. Anderson spins away. Anderson with the steal. And Anderson inside, off the glass, got the bucket. Bring Anderson on the inbound. He comes in a hurry. Down the lane, lays it up, and a timeout is called. Anderson. 2 seconds at the buzzer.
To go left, and you'll see clearly his right foot is on the line. The official made the right call.
The official. Scramble. Scott has the ball. Anderson around Lynch. What a move by Kenny Anderson. That's where you can get you the game. Kenny Anderson. Scott for Anderson. Comes Anderson. Gotta get back. Here come the Jackets. Around his man and nails it. Ball in the paint. Michigan Jackson has got to start getting up front. Nice on 1, and now Burton joins the fray. Anderson change of pace. Oh, what? Burton has 11 with that 3. It's 37-28, and now the Gophers enjoying their biggest lead. Back to shoot.
Because now he not only can pass and shoot, but he can dribble at the same time. You know, pressure on the defense. They'll run this play, and if you don't guard Dennis Scott, he'll come back and shoot at that time.
To Denver.
UNLV paid the price.
He's still moving. He's still moving. Pulls up 12-footer. Got it.
For a while, it looked like Georgia Tech would be that team. But after Tarkanian steadied the Rebels, Anderson, what both Georgia Tech and UNLV had been doing all year. Kenny once again showed why, in this game, he was the one player Georgia Tech could not afford to lose.
Anderson fake the shot. shot. Geiger sees Barry right wing. Bolt back to goal. Good pass. Anderson scores, and he's...
Villa Marymount now has changed their defense. They've got away from the zone. Kenny Anderson takes advantage. Where it really gets down to the nitty-gritty. Technically, they go back to the ACC. And, of course,
the Malik for Anderson. That's a three-point attempt.
Right up on the edge of his shoes.
Kenny Anderson underneath. Mackey, yes. Game with 15:15 to go. Anderson, left-hander. A good night at all from the field. Down the court, Kenny Anderson. Back out. Barry switching it. Anderson runs by Slater. Side to Geiger. Kenny Anderson has been out there waiting. James Munlin just in with the rebound. Anderson high off the glass. He's got Anderson left. Ooh, a little behind the back. The tray again. Thank you. For the night. Here comes Anderson. Is this it? Yes! Peachtree. Kenny Anderson is leaving. Arrest that man. He went 50 downtown.
Mackey and Geiger. Anderson with a steal. Too quick here. Too quick. Also guard people on a baseline. Now they're asking him to guard the big guy, Mackey. Kenny Anderson with the long rebound. Again, he'll take early baseline and beat him. The Phoenix Stadium was a bad 25. Look out. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Changes direction between his legs. Hurley says, what do I got to do? I can't believe this guy. One change around him. A little shake, rattle, and roll. A little shake and bake. I mean, that's just like on the streets in New York City.
With the second pick in the 1991 NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Kenny Anderson from Georgia Tech.
And Anderson with the pull-up from Kane, 25 points in Philly. Anderson grabs it. That's in transition.
One of the reasons he was the number 2 pick is he turned David. You see David not react.
Out against Coleman and keep track of Kenny Anderson. Daniels, Nets break out 3-on-1. Anderson in the middle, another low feed. And this time,
the second,
or nearly as well as a Coleman. Rebounding a little more comparable. He's 6-9, and now it's Kenny circumfluid. Anderson runs it up against El Negro to Morris.
Also symmetry to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, he has 4 steals in the first half. You go Time Sports section today. Anderson has a 3-on-3. All the way. Well, what happened to that 18-point lead? Kenny Anderson.
Good as anybody has ever been able to do that.
And Anderson off to Dudley. Didn't know what to do with it. Shot clock at 4. Anderson on the road. Petrovic around Daniels and back to Anderson. Anderson has played the entire second half. 18-footers.
Oh, a little spin, little curl, little dish.
Good Kenny A and those nifty nets.
Oh,
Heat and Gilliam lays it home.
Anderson's open for three. There's his first. In 13 straight shots against the Hornets. Anderson underneath for Johnson, who's got three. The other way, Hornets have numbers. Anderson attacks. Geiger fades back. Anderson beats Cassell in the foot race, and he finishes. 10 on the shot clock. Kenny for three. All the comments about the trade. Well, the Hornets traded an all-star for 3 players and a pick. And by 1 after leading by 10 in the first half. Kenny Anderson. Anderson takes it in. Count it.
Trying to play over so much. Kenny can stop and shoot the left-hand jump shot. He's going to his right.
With Portland, after my free agency, I had that big year because I dominated the ball a lot, you know.
Anderson left alone. LA 1 for 4 from the floor. They've only made the dunk. Anderson.
This is how they're playing the pick and roll.
With 7:45 to go in the first period from the Rose Garden. First round play.
Between the legs, and here he comes.
20-9 Blazers. 5:36 to go.
Another jumper. When he's got those feet moving quick like that, here he gets a ball, but that's legal because it was a change of possession to Kenny Anderson with the dish. Times you've got to defy that and stay with the people if they're playing well.
There's Ryder. All 3 of them. He's 3 out of 3. 10 so it was in garbage time in game 1. Look at Kobe Bryant.
Look at this. Splits the defense. Takes it right to the middle. Pretty good staple for their offensive attack. Let's see what can happen.
Kenny Anderson doing it all. 15 points already.
Top Kenny Anderson. Anderson for the win. Got it. And the buzzer. He beat.
There's 4 different teams and a sprinkle of controversy. Anderson made the controversy go away. He has weathered the storms and climbed. Like the magic of a no for Anderson is an NBA championship. Something he desperately wants to get as a member of the Boston. Veteran Anderson appears to be tailor-made for the role, but even he admits it's a role he's still adjusting to. But Anderson has been able to keep everything in perspective.
I've been on some bad teams. I've been cards in the league. In some experts' eyes, I'm all for that and still in my prime.
Kenny Anderson has taken flight with the Celtics. He has learned from...
Beautiful play, Kenny Anderson.
Anderson à 3 contre 2 les joueurs de Boston. Anderson sur la ligne des lancers francs.
Ça c'était très bien joué. On l'a vu à...
Seul face à Tim Hardaway et 3 autres joueurs de Miami. Bonne passe de Tim. Interception du côté de Boston avec Kenny Anderson qui a vu que Paul Pierce était parti. Ce sera à 3 points. Ce serait bien.
Voilà, et votre idole est sur le terrain, Paul Pierce. un panier sur action de jeu.
Si peut-être avec Kenny Anderson. Anderson, un petit peu plus près, à 3 mètres.
Anderson with it, fakes, goes in the air, bank shot, that's a nice bank. Harper's picking it up in the backcourt and gives the ball to Green. They knock it loose, they steal the ball, and it's a two-pointer from McCarthy.
Goes up to AC, and from behind, Kenny Anderson picks it, gives it to McCarty, and McCarty knows. I'm getting ready to
to McCarty on the volleyball. Here's Anderson all the way in there, put it up and in.
Anderson makes some pay as he penetrates, gets the layup and the foul. He's got another three-point opportunity.
Now Anderson, he's hot. He puts it up from 20, and he gets it again. Here's the ball to Anderson. That's a tree. Basket on a jump shot by Kobe down the middle. Anderson, he's putting them in one after another, and there's another way, but it comes out in front after a block. And Harper's got it, shoots an air ball on his own right. He sparks the other rally. He's left alone. He shoots over Shaq and scores.
Kenny comes up shooting, and Kenny trying to find something on the baseline. Does he? Kenny right up the gut for two. To the corner. Kenny taking it in and throwing it up and in. Kenny, the dish to Antoine. Outside to Pierce, fakes the three. Skips it to Kenny, wide open jumper.
How much basketball he knows.
A free agent, I believe, at the end of the season. Fortson outside to Pierce, fakes the three. Skips it to Kenny, wide open jumper.
Here's Kenny, and watch this. Right to Paul Pierce. In he goes, and
gets it to Kenny. Kenny takes it right through for two. Gets it right back. Kenny off the dribble. Pull-up jumper. Got it! Over to Antoine. Kenny on the baseline. Somehow, yes! And a foul!
At that time. Nice shot by Kenny.
That's why Boston is hanging in this game, even in spite of the tough nights that Pierce has had.
Iverson taking it in. High off the glass, missed. Hit. Oh, Harper.
Red Sox win the first two games. The Yankees started the bad news today. The New Jersey Nets are continuing.
Huge turnaround, but still an uphill climb for the Celtics. Kenny Anderson inside.
Stephon Marbury of the New Jersey Nets.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Kenny Anderson of the Boston Celtics.
Stop. Listen to me. This is how it used to be. Go!
I'm gonna show you where I grew up.
I'm gonna take you back to, where it's all started at for me.
In Coney Island.
In Left Rack City.
You're about to see
where I grew up at.
Everything that I experienced.
Down, this world was born.
I'm coming from Queens, from Left Rack.
Brooklyn, booking up the whole damn place. I go to Queens for Queens to get the food from Brooklyn. Straight for Queens. Out in Coney Island.
It's me right here in Coney Island. When I was younger, I lived all the way down there.
The 10th floor, apartment 10M. Things got a little hectic. We had to bounce. Then we moved down on the 4th floor, and that's where I spent the majority of my time, apartment 4J.
My mother used to tell me, stop bouncing that ball. You don't play with the ball in the house.
Go to project with. Yo, mama. That's like I had to go project on him, my apartment in Left Rack City. All right, I got the same apartment too. There and sit right on the terrace, and sit with my friends and socialize.
My mom used to send me to the store, and I'll be gone for like an hour and a half. She'll look outside the window. She see me running up and down the court. She just starts screaming to the top of her voice. Stephon, if you don't get up here, I'm gonna break your neck.
We do it in the park. We do it in the park. We do it in the park. We do it in the park.
I love this ball.
When I tried to go over to the courts over there, big guys used to throw my ball over the fence. They ain't let me play. I used to come over here and doing what they doing, same thing. Playing on a monkey ball, my neighborhood. It's like, no foul unless you bleeding or something. And you keep calling fouls, you're not going to be able to play no more.
Exactly. Getting thrown in this gate a lot. Boom! Call a foul, you can't play.
I used to think my mom thought I was stealing trophies. You know what I'm saying? When I was bringing home, because she never came and watched me play. And then some people in the neighborhood had to say, yo, Kenny, your son can play basketball.
Him and my brother the same age, so I used to watch my brother play, but I used to always talk about him because he was the best player in the country. I was always better than the kids that was my age. And I was able to play with people that was older than me.
They were saying, Stephon Marbury is going to be the next, Kenny Anderson and stuff like that. But
I watched him, and he was like, man, he was like, man, playing against boys.
Marbury inside, and he's found.
Greatest play ever when he had Bobby Hurley on ice feet.
Look out!
Oh, yes!
Bobby Hurley was just like grabbing him like that. He's just throwing it behind his back, just like hitting him, you know what I'm saying, like 5, 6 times. And just dipped him with the left.
I didn't know he watched you like that.
What?
That's kind of.
He don't know. He don't even understand.
You want to do it? Look at that. That's why I took the ball from him.
Yeah, let's go. Left hand point go.
All these kids got dreams, and I always tell them just, keep striving, but keep everything in perspective. Go to school, listen to your parents.
I want everybody out here to live like I'm living. That's why I come here and I kick it with them and I let them see the things that I have and, let them feel like they're a part of me.
He saw my foot. He saw my tooth.
Is that cheese?
I just love the thing that we all came from where we came from in New York, in the ghetto, so-called, and we here. We made it. We won the NBA, the best game in the world. We play against each other. Then we go back in the summer and we meet up, whatever, go out. We can talk about it. So it's a real good thing. Brooklyn.
This was a Gary Ceto production.